Washington turns the corner, left-handed layup is 6 to shoot. Fournier chasing Washington and lays it up and in. Then a 17-point turnaround as Washington.
Mobley, a cool customer. He's the high man in the ball game with 16. Washington toward the basket.
One of those big people are in position for an easy shot.
Washington
flying, except the spacing was tough.
Nice drive by game. Blackton hounded by Okiki. Washington will drive and scoop.
21-point lead, now 13. Washington all the way.
18 big Pacer turnovers, which have turned into 24 points. Washington cruises to the back. Cavs have missed him each of the last 4 games, counting tonight. Washington to the basket. Taylor eventually shovels off to Washington. Goodwin fights through a screen. Cavs have trailed by as many as 20 here in this first half.
They're trying to keep the ball from LeVert, who had such a great first half. Sticking to throw it to Batum.
He's now made 11 threes.
You'll win a lot of games. You get 62 off your bench.
And 64 points in the paint. Washington, pretty. Maxey really moving his feet, but then Washington changing hands.
Next half. Sixers with a 16-point lead. Washington keeping it and fitting.
They almost play a zone.
Oh, plain and simple. They got guys who can stretch your defense.
Washington around a Conway. And Landale offensively productive tonight with a half dozen. On the drop.
Smith, the 10th pick overall. A couple of years ago, Halliburton found Washington.
Yeah, he got to him before he get the shot up.
Washington drives.
Make things difficult. They were very disruptive.
Teams trading buckets here. Washington the drive to finish.
Washington gets inside.
North Carolina made a good basketball play. Quickly, Washington.
4 Bulls. And that will go in.
Bad call.
And Washington is at 6 o'clock, so we're all rooting for the Cavaliers, correct, Chris?
There's 3 assists away from that triple-double. Şengün. He gives rid of it to Washington. Goes up and scores, and this.
Here's the thing, you're right, that it did have an interesting spin on it, though.
No, it had a spin on it, no doubt.
Third quarters have been a problem for the Pacers, no matter who wears the blue and gold. Up and under, basket to 27 and 22. They are 7th in the East, 2.5.
Only 8 men available for Rick Carlisle and company tonight. Washington on.
What was that?
Washington inside, banks it.
Washington probes in on Jack.
I'll tell you what, camaraderie on this team is something all fashionable now.
Halliburton out to Washington. Into the lane. Runner is good.
Court, 3.5 to play in the 4th.
Turn the corner right there. Force him to call the time.
March. 49-5. Shooting almost 50% over the past month plus.
Shot.
He is a 4-time All-Star as well. Well, make sure you stay with us. Pacers Live postgame presented by Andy Moore. JJ Eddie will break it down. A lot of cool.
He'd have been better. You got it to go.
It's tough. And can't dribble or do anything, then it's very good in basket cuttings.
Washington.
Tough shot.
3-point play for Hart. He has scored 8 quick points. Washington high up off the glass. He loves that move.
Nonetheless, there's growth in that department.
Washington.
And able to. Dan Allen certainly eligible to be an
All-Star appearance. Little teardrop by Washington.
That's not taken away from John Morant, but you're just going to have a different group there. Tough shot.
Throws it on up.
last played in the league in the 18-19 season on his 4th 10-day contract now.
Taze back in. 4 fouls. Big night, though. Washington off the...
Serve and turf. Washington drops it. Primo.
Washington.
Pacers are 0 for 4 to open the game. Washington.
Right back.
Miscommunication there.
Himself. Oh, Washington
with 20 points.
You're going to beat a lot of teams. You get 4 people with 20.
The shot clock at 5.
6. Taylor got the rebound. Left hand, Washington.
Of having your center go out way high. There's the backdoor cut. Beautiful pass by Sabonis on the back cut. I was talking about our center, Zubac's coming out high.
Washington on the cut, and he's fouled.
Time to scare you, but he is a guy that believes he can make shots.
Now Buddy Hield for the basket cutting Washington.
Rebound. Washington goes in. Brissett tried, denied. Pacers break to the other end and a jam.
What a save. Washington takes it.
Places in the NBA.
Right.
As well.
They trapped it a little bit. What a pass. What a...
Brissett in the rebound. Grizzlies hit the century mark.
Picked up. Washington has Barnes to beat. Lays it in.
Left it on the front rim. York with a nice outlet to Washington.
Washington's been the Pacers' story. Count it and a foul.
It's a good look. Couldn't get it to drop.
Washington, his floaters.
Very good. They've been top 5, 38%. Only missed it. Washington Jr. front court, former Ohio State Buckeye. 2 more.